Hi, my name is Aim Skandar and this is my Japanese Grand Prix race review. Let me start with the 05 edition first, and then we will roll back down the years into the 89 and 90 edition of the Grand Prix. Yeah, 1980 and 1990 Grand Prix. Yeah. So in 05, Raikkonen actually won the Japanese Grand Prix from outside the top 10. It started on 18th place. He got a longer strategy and it worked. He won the race, and there's one brilliant overtake on Fisichella into turn 1 around the outside of Fisichella into turn 1. So yeah, I've been watching that video for the past few days. It's an incredible overtake. So yeah, then there was one more absolutely speechless overtake that Alonso did on the then defending 7 times world champion Schumacher in that race. It was around the outside of 130R. Oh, that was absolutely speechless. If that was Hamilton, I think he would have wrecked his competitor's car. So yeah. So yep, and in 2014, there was one of the darkest, not weekends but days in the sport. 20 years after a certain legend died. 20 years after a certain legend died, and there was an upcoming legend but fatally passed away at the age of 25. That was Jules Bianchi, the former he was driving for Mercia, and the former Ferrari development and Mercia driver. Bianchi, he died because he rammed into a tractor carrying Esteban Gutierrez's car out of the gravel trap. So he ran into that tractor because he coupled off the skid straight into the barriers. So yep, he was put in a coma since October of 2014, but he was pronounced dead in June. It took about around 8 to 10 months after he was put in a coma to let the doctors put him to rest for good. So that was a sad day for F1, especially for Jules Bianchi. They should rename that downlift curve as Bianchi Corner. So yeah, and yep, Bianchi's death in 2014 was the first death since Ayrton Senna died in the Imola Grand Prix at the skid of in San Marino, Imola in 1994, 1st of May 1994. So yeah, and that's all. So in the 1989 season, there was controversy about Senna and Prost. They were in the same team. Back then the rules were you are not allowed to use the runoff area to rejoin the track. So Senna was disqualified from the race while Prost retired. Yeah, because he had damage to his car, to his McLaren, so he had to retire, and Senna continued with his McLaren but was disqualified come end of the race, and the person who finished in second place in that race, I can't recall his name because he's not as famous as Senna and Prost. Sorry to say that. And and he was declared the winner, and Senna was disqualified from the race. So yeah, and in 1990 the same thing happened. They collided at turn 1, but Senna was declared as the champion for 1990, because if they retire, if Prost retires, Senna is champion. So yep. So usually the track is not on the is Ferrari. Not to say Ferrari has bad luck on the track, but yeah, in 06 and 2017 they retired because of 06 because of blown engine for Schumacher. In 1990 because of Prost's collision with Senna, and 2017 a spark plug failure on Vettel's car. So the other one I forgot. There was 4 retirements, so the other one I forgot. But the most notable one was in 2014 when Schumacher was in the lead of the race. Then his engine just gave way and blew up, and Alonso won that race in 06. So yeah, and so far since the turbo hybrid era, the only team that has dominated the track is Mercedes, with them leading the winning charts. 3 wins, okay, for Hamilton, and 1 win for Rosberg in 2016. So yeah, and actually Vettel also have won it 4 times. But all of them were with Red Bull, not even with a Ferrari yet. He has not won that Grand Prix in a Ferrari yet. So Hamilton has won it in McLaren. I think that Drench raced in Fiji in 2008. That's the only year that they did not host, that I can recall, that they did not host the race at Suzuka. So yeah, all the other years they hosted the race at Suzuka only in 08. So yeah, Schumacher has won. I think he has won twice, right? If I'm not mistaken, 2000. The most notable one was in 2000 when he won the driver's first ever driver's title and constructor's title for Ferrari in 21 years. So before that, the last person to win was an Australian driver, right? in 79, and it's not. Oh no, it's not. It's Clay Rezziani in 1979, if I'm correct. He was driving a Ferrari back then, so he won. So after Clay, no Ferrari driver had won a race. No Ferrari driver had won a title since Clay Rezziani won it in 79, and after that, it took them 21 years to win, and it took them a combination of Braun, Todd, and Schumacher to win the title. So yeah. So to a race winning team fighting for a being competitive in the championship, to a championship winning team for 5 years in a row after their 2 decades stint that they did not win any kind of titles except for race wins that I can remember, and I wasn't born yet. I was born in 1998, so when I was 2 years old, Schumacher won the race in Japan and collected Ferrari's first title in 21 years since 1979. Clay Rezziani, I can't pronounce his name. He's Italian, but they call him Clay for some reason. His first name is an Italian name, Francesco, I think. Francesco Rezziani, or known as Clay Rezziani, Rezioni, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So after he won the race and title for Ferrari, nobody else had won until 2000. So yeah, that took 21 years for a team to win a title. Okay, in any form, even in constructors championship or in both championships. So I think Ferrari has the longest winless streak before Schumacher came in. Actually, the longest team that had not win a championship, a driver's title, was set by Mercedes, because they entered the sport in 1955. Then after a few years they left the sport, but it did not count because they left the sport. The sport. So yeah, only Ferrari stayed on when they were brought in 1960 until today. They stayed on, so far they have the longest streak of wins, of the amount of years that a constructor has not won a title before Schumacher came in 1996, and 4 years later he won Ferrari's first drivers and constructors title with the help of a certain Ross Brawn and the current FI president, and his former team principal Jean Todt. So yeah, it took him 4 years to build a championship winning team. So yeah, that's why I respect the likes of Senna and the likes of Schumacher. They won't ditch the team. So yeah, so as you guys know, all the two most successful driver that has won in Suzuka after Schumacher retired. It's only two drivers, Hamilton and Vettel. Vettel won it in Red Bull, all his four race wins with Red Bull, not even and all Hamilton's 4 wins is with Mercedes powered cars. In 08 he won it with McLaren. Then 2014, 2015, 2017 with Mercedes. So yeah, all Mercedes powered car Hamilton won. So I think the most successful team to ever win in Suzuka is either McLaren or Ferrari. I have to check on that later. And yeah, that's all for my preview. And check out my other video about Vettel's title hopes on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Zaimis channel. And I can't wait to do the review, but I might need to watch the rerun of the race because on Sunday I will be busy with a family occasion that I can't avoid. And yeah, tomorrow and Sunday, so I might have to watch a rerun of the qualifying session, and or I don't have to watch the qualifying session, but I might need to watch the rerun of the race. So yeah, bye and see you on my preview video for the Japanese Grand Prix on Sunday night after I watch the rerun of the race, not live telecast. So sorry. Bye.